Okay, the thing is, I know I look like shit, but it's Sunday, it's raining, there is a storm, and I don't want to wear makeup, so please bear with me. So yeah, hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessie, and today it's time for the second episode of Reviewing with Jessie. Yeah, I'm really excited because the movie I'm gonna talk about today
is To All the Boys I've Loved Before, Movie 2, Part 2.
However you want to say it. You all know the movie, I'm sure of it. I have something to discuss with you guys because this movie is really another level and I'm not sure if that's like a good thing or a bad thing. So yeah, let's just dig into this. And I'm kinda really excited to talk about this movie. So let's just start. I'm really excited. I wrote some points down because no jokes, I'm really excited to actually talk about this because this movie kind of blows my mind. But To All the Boys I've Loved Before is a really typical kind of like rom-com movie, you know. It's just a movie you watch with friends. Like if you are bored, you just watch
this romantic high school life movie, teenagers, you know, it's really typical.
The first movie, To All the Boys I Loved Before, was okay. It was fun to watch, but I wouldn't watch it again. I heard a lot of good things about the first movie. A lot of people actually liked it. I think it's because it's a storyline that has never really been written before, like with the letters and stuff. But then the second movie, you know, sequel movies are mainly the movies that fuck the whole series up. The series of movies. So I really hope they don't make another one. Because the second movie was bad, in my opinion. It was so bad. It was boring. It was not good. I didn't enjoy it at all. And at the end of the movie, I was still really confused because I just didn't get it. Like, what was the point of this movie? So, to start with something that really blown to my mind, was actually that our dear friend, John, was not exactly the same as in the second movie, as you can see. I was confused about it. I'm not sure if that's like a mistake. I don't think so, because you don't make mistakes really easily with movies. I mean, it's difficult because the first movie was already made, of course, and if you really can't find a good actor and you come up with like an actor that looks differently, then that's fine. It's just it's noticeable. Okay, but that's like not the worst thing, you know. Okay, so let's start with some good things, I think, because there are more bad things about this movie than good things, so I start with the good things. Good thing about this movie, which was better in the first movie, was the music choice. Soundtracks, everything, it was amazing. I loved the song, That's the Moral of the Story. I don't know if you know the song. It was a really good song. I really liked that. It really fits in the movie. I also really liked that they used Blackpink because, of course, Lara Jean is Korean. And I really liked that they put some Korean culture stuff in the movie. I think it was really interesting and it was really just something different and I really liked it. So that's a good thing they did, absolutely. Also, cinematography wasn't that bad. It was actually color-wise really nice. And I liked the fact that Lara Jean, her dad, was kind of finding some love again. It's fun to also know that he can move on from something kind of like traumatic, and yeah, just have a good time. So I like those things, you know. I really liked the kind of like family things in the movie. But that's it for the positivity. Okay, so let's just start with something that I think blowed everyone's mind. The fact that Lara Jean found out about the fact that Peter wasn't waiting for her in the hot tub was really shocking. It was. Because that makes it even worse, the whole relationship. Because Peter was waiting for Jen and he never told it to Lara Jean. She was actually treated like shit by Peter. Peter is just a straight up, like, I don't want to say fuckboy, but he's not a good man. He also, like, the things he did, like, it doesn't make sense. We all know the poem he like read for Lara Jean. It wasn't even like self-written, which was okay, it's like fine, you know, but he took back the necklace after their fight, you know. That's like shit, you know. Also, he still was talking to Jen the whole time, even though he knew that Lara Jean wasn't comfortable with him and Jen at all. She was so insecure about the whole relationship, past relationship of Peter and Jen. Why would you still be talking to Jen? Then you have just clearly like something with her. Like, that's like weird, you know? Like, not really weird, but it's kind of like suspicious. Like, why? Lara Jean is your girlfriend. She tells you that you know, she's really insecure about that. So, of course, you can talk to Jen, but Peter should have understood Lara Jean more like, yeah, it's just not, no. He shouldn't have done that. Okay, well, that's the whole thing about Peter and Lara Jean. It's not a healthy relationship. I mean, they're cute and stuff, and I think Lara Jean really loved him. But, come on, Lara Jean. Like, seriously. Listen, Lara Jean and John were so close in the second movie. Like, you really saw the whole history of them. It was almost like Lara Jean wanted to choose for John instead of Peter. There was so much chemistry between John and Lara Jean. Way more than Peter and Lara Jean. So, in my opinion, Lara Jean and John are endgame. I mean, of course, you can't do that because the whole movie is about Peter and Lara Jean basically, but still, I mean, it was at this certain time Lara Jean and John had way more chemistry, which is not really a good thing because the movie is not about them, it's about Peter and Lara Jean. So that's maybe something that really like confused me in the movie. Lara Jean really broke his heart also because, you know, when they were dancing and kissing, it was, I think John realized, like, hey, maybe she does really like me and stuff. And then he was like, oh yeah, sorry, I like Peter. Like, girl, what's wrong with you? I mean, she even had an influence on his name. I mean, how big is that, you know? So I think they should have ended up with each other. Although that wouldn't be, like, logical because the whole movie, what I said, is not about them. But, yeah. That's it about John and Lara Jean. By the way, I didn't mention, but what I did really like is that Jen and Lara Jean kind of rebuilt their relationship, like friendship. I think that was really cool to see. I mean, that's like a positive thing because it was like, hey, even though you have like so many bad things going on, you can rebuild a friendship. I really liked that. I really did. I think that was really cool that they did that. So I wanted to just mention that because that was a really cool thing they did in like the written script. So that was cool. Okay, so one more thing though. Like, this is like the biggest question in my opinion. Where the hell is Josh? Like, where is he? Where did he go? Like, he just disappeared of the whole movie. And, you know, for the people who don't remember Josh anymore, for if you're, like, questioning this, Josh was the neighbor, like, the guy that Lara Jean really liked in the first movie, besides Peter then, but, you know, the neighbor who was with Lara Jean's sister, Josh, you know, Josh. Where did he go? Josh liked Lara Jean for sure. You could see it all over his face. Like, in the first movie, it was so, like, obvious. But it was cute. I was like, yo, Josh, you can, like, get it with her, you know? Like, Peter, forget about Peter. And now in the second movie, he didn't even... He wasn't in there. Like, not at all. Like, nothing. I mean, it's so weird. It's so weird. I don't even know, like... I don't even have, like, an idea where he could have gone. Like, where is he? I'm just so confused. And it would have been cool. It would have been really cool to see, like, Josh in the movie, because also we all know that Josh and Lara Jean had a whole like big friendship going on, and if they really, you know, they buried the time capsule thing, I mean, wasn't Josh there because they were also friends? Like, where did he go? That's just a big question to me, honestly. That's like the biggest like mind-blowing thing, like where is he? So yeah, I mean, that was really weird. That's still really weird, like no one knows. Okay, I think this is enough for today. I discussed a few things about you guys with the movie, about the movie. Yeah, so in overall, it's not a good movie in my opinion. I didn't like watching it. It was boring. The storyline didn't make sense. It was weird to watch, really confusing. Yeah, I can't even remember half of the movie because it was really boring. Yeah, I mean, there are more negative things than positive things about this movie. I can understand why people like watching this movie. Because it's kind of like fun to watch, I guess. I wouldn't watch it again, but that's just my opinion. I'm really curious, what do you guys think about the movie? I heard a lot of like different kind of like reviews about them. But this is my opinion, this is my review, so please don't hate me for it. If you really like the movie, that's fine. So yeah, I really hope that they don't make a third movie. That's like one thing, like please don't do it because you're gonna ruin it even more. So yeah, that was my video for today. I hope you liked this review. Please let me know some more like books or movies I should review in the comments. And I hope to see you in my next video. And yeah, see you then!